everyone, welcome back to my channel, Conquer College Admissions. This is Julie Kim, and I'm a graduate of USC and Harvard and a founder of Passion Prep, a national college consulting company. So today in this video, I'm going to also cover a frequently asked questions in my coaching session, and that is, should I take the SAT or the ACT? And sometimes students will ask me if they need to take both. So let's go ahead and dive right in. So let's go ahead and cover some basic differences and similarities between the SAT and the ACT. First of all, SAT recently went completely digital, which means that it is going to be on the computer and it is an adaptive test. And for the ACT exam, it is still in paper form. So that is a huge difference because some students like to take tests on paper only, but some students favor the digital one. One of my students said she took the digital PSAT and actually really loved how quick it was, and she was able to concentrate a little bit better on the computer screen, whereas I also have some students who absolutely hated the experience. So that's the main difference. And in terms of similarity, they both have a reading comprehension section, grammar, the English section, math, and ACT has an extra science section. Now, it's not literally a section where they're going to be covering biology, chemistry, physics, those kinds of sciences, but it's more of data analysis and statistics and data interpretation. So it's best for you to just buy an ACT book or just Google ACT science practice questions so you get to see what it really entails. And I say this because a lot of pre-med or sciences, engineering, CS students will ask me, should I be taking the ACT test because there's a science section in there, and you'll realize that it's not what you really think it is. So definitely check out the actual science questions so you have a better understanding of the structure of the ACT test. Another major difference is that SAT got shorter. It was already a shorter version than ACT, but with the digital aspect of it, it became even a shorter exam. And ACT has a lot of questions. And so if you struggle with time management during exam, that's also something for you to note. Now, let's go ahead and talk about whether you need to take both exams, and I highly advise you against it at all costs because you don't need to. Colleges look at these exams like identically. There's no favor or benefit of taking one or the other. They're exactly the same thing. So how should you go about this process? How do you make the decision whether to take the SAT or the ACT? So this is what you're going to do. I recommend that you take a full diagnostic test for the digital SAT and the ACT. If you look around your neighborhoods, there are many SAT prep centers you can go to, and they usually let you take the diagnostic test for free. And so go ahead and take the test and just feel intuitively which exam you like more, because some students will come out of the digital SAT saying that it was just the reading comprehension questions were too hard for them. So you kind of know like, oh, I don't really like this test. And then ACT, you could take it and really like that the reading comprehension questions are easier. So you want to check in for your own self intuitively which exam you like better. Another quantitative way to measure whether you can take the test, which test to take, is to look at your scores. There are many charts online that you can compare SAT and ACT side by side. So let's say, for example, you got a 34 on the ACT and you got a like 1350 on the SAT, it's a no-brainer that you should be aiming for the ACT test because you just do better in that test format. So actually taking the test and looking at the numbers will give you the most definitive answer as to which exam is going to be best for you. One extra tip I have with SAT and ACT studying in general is to study for them during summer break. June, July, August, those are prime months to study for these exams. And for SAT, you can study for those months and take the August and October exam. And for the ACT, you can take the July and the September exam. So summer is great because you have uninterrupted time to focus on SAT and ACT prep, and you don't have schoolwork to worry about. You don't have other commitments that comes with the academic year. And With SAT and ACT, you will forget a lot of the strategies and test taking techniques if you stop studying it for even for a month. And so you want to study and cram it in a short amount of time and then take the test the first time and the second time, and hopefully that will be the last test you will be taking. And the months to absolutely avoid, if you're trying to take the SAT and ACT around like April, May, June, those are the worst months because you have final exam, end of the school year events, so you're really busy. You have AP exams and IB exams. And on top of that, if you're studying for SAT and ACT, you're really going to be spreading yourself way too thin. So we definitely want to focus on quality over quantity, even with SAT and ACT exams. I also have a free introductory training where you can learn more about college admission strategies and whether you should actually take the SAT or ACT or not. And I know there has been many policy changes, and so we'll also cover what that means for you and your application. So the free training link is passionprep.com/masterclass. We'll put it right here, and you can go ahead and attend it for free. You should be able to pick a time today or tomorrow within the next 2 days. So I definitely recommend that you attend this training, and you'll also learn more about our program as well. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I know it's a very hard decision to make whether you should be taking the SAT and ACT, so I hope that this video gave you more of a structure and really insightful questions for you to ask yourself when navigating through this important process. I'll be back here with another video. Bye!